Beautiful, isn't it? It's an old cliche. How many people lying on their deathbed wish they'd have spent more time in the office? I always talk about getting grounded, finding your peace, feeling you're well. Find and how do you do that? Um, that's up to you. But it is very, very important that we get away from no matter what, whether we're raising children, whether we're working 100-hour work weeks, whatever we are doing on that runaway train of life, there will be a point in your life where you'll say, why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that? Because time goes like that. It happened to me back in LA, 100-hour work weeks, and I woke up one morning and said, what have I done with my life? I got some fancy things, but that's about it. That changed it for me. But we need to stay grounded. We need to find our peace and fill our well. There was a study done 10 years ago, I think, of Japanese men, about 20 Japanese men, 20 or 30, and they are very hard workers. They work very hard. They have high blood pressure by the time they're 30, sleep issues by the time they're 30. So they took these men and they took them out in the wilderness and just had them start to sleep. Within a week to 10 days, I think it was around a little over 80% of these men, sleep patterns started to come back. Their blood pressure was going down. The testosterone issues started just in about a week to 10 days because they were getting back in touch with nature. A thing called circadian rhythms that we naturally have, that we're born with, means that, in a normal person, sun goes down, our body starts secreting primarily serotonin and melatonin, prepares us for sleep. We sleep 6 to 8 hours ideally. Sun comes up, birds start chirping, we get up. That's a circadian rhythm. But because of our electronics, because of cities, if we live in cities, because of all the sounds, the electromagnetics, all the things, we're throwing off our natural rhythms. And add to that all the junk food, the crap food we're eating, lack of sleep, the no exercise, buried in our phones and TVs, and it just adds up. It's about quality of life. So, back to what I said. Where is your peace? Where do you find your grounding? How do you unplug? How do you fill your well? Because if your well is dry, then you've got nothing to give to anybody around you. So that is first priority, is to keeping your well full so you can give for wherever you need. So it's important to take that time for yourself, no matter what, even if it's an hour a week, just to step aside, take a deep breath, and find out how you're going to do that. That for anybody. That could be going for a run. It could be carving wood. It could be whatever gets our mind off of the natural things. It could be a lot of things. So find your peace. This is what I do about once a week. I'm up in Jarbidge. I'm in the middle of nowhere. So I've grounded. I'm in nature. Nature does it to me every time. So find it. Fill your well. Find your peace and get grounded.